There is a strange paradox about being human. You can go through an entire day thinking, reacting, speaking, deciding to, and yet barely notice the process happening inside your own mind. You wake up, check your phone, move through routines, respond to people, make decisions, experience emotions. Life moves quickly, so quickly that you rarely stop to observe the one place where all of these experiences originate: your mind. Now consider a simple but unsettling question. How many of your thoughts today were chosen deliberately? How many reactions were automatic? How many emotions appeared before you even realized they were there? Most people live as if their thoughts and reactions are simply facts, things that happen to them. But there is another possibility, one that philosophers and psychologists have explored for centuries. What if the greatest transformation in your life begins not with changing the world around you, but with becoming aware of what is happening inside you? This is the power of awareness. Before we explore this idea further, take a moment to pause with me. If you enjoy exploring deeper questions about psychology, self-mastery, and personal growth, consider subscribing to NousForge. And if this reflection begins to shift how you see your own mind, sharing it might help someone else discover the same clarity. Now let's begin with something that may challenge how you see yourself. Your mind is constantly generating interpretations of reality. Every event you experience, every conversation, every success, every setback is filtered through thoughts that give those experiences meaning. But here is the remarkable part. Those thoughts often appear automatically. A comment from someone becomes criticism. A mistake becomes proof of failure. An uncertain situation becomes a source of anxiety, yet the event itself may not contain those meanings. They are interpretations created by the mind. Psychologist Viktor Frankl once wrote about a powerful idea. Between any stimulus and your response, there exists a space. In that space lies the possibility of choice. But most people never notice that space. Why? Because they are not aware of their thoughts. Instead of observing the mind, they become absorbed in it. Imagine watching a movie so intensely that you forget you are sitting in a theater. For a moment, the story feels completely real. Your emotions follow every twist and turn. Now imagine suddenly remembering that you are watching a screen. The story continues, but your relationship to it changes. Awareness works in a similar way. When you begin observing your thoughts rather than automatically believing them, a quiet shift occurs. You realize that a thought is not the same as reality. It is simply a mental event passing through consciousness. This realization can be surprisingly liberating. Consider a moment when your mind tells you something discouraging. I'm not good enough. This will never work. People are judging me. Without awareness, those thoughts feel like facts, but with awareness, something different happens. You notice the thought. You recognize it as a pattern rather than a truth. And suddenly, you have the freedom to question it. Where did this belief come from? Is it always accurate? Is there another interpretation of the situation? These questions do not silence the mind completely, but they weaken the automatic authority your thoughts once had. And that is where awareness becomes powerful. Because once you observe your mental patterns clearly, you begin discovering how much of your life has been guided by them. Think about the habits that shape your days, the way you react when someone disagrees with you, the way you interpret setbacks, the assumptions you carry about what is possible for you. Many of these patterns formed years ago. They were influenced by experiences, environments, and expectations that you may have never consciously examined. But awareness allows you to step outside those patterns for the first time. The philosopher Jiddu Krishnamurti once suggested that observing the movement of the mind without immediately trying to control it is one of the most transformative acts a person can experience. Why? Because when you observe something clearly, you begin understanding it, and understanding creates the possibility of change. If this idea resonates with you, take a moment to like the video. It helps thoughtful conversations about psychology and self-awareness reach more people who may be searching for clarity in their own lives. Now let's explore a simple practice that strengthens awareness. It begins with something deceptively small: pause. Throughout the day, moments arise when emotions intensify, frustration appears, anxiety surfaces, impulses push you toward quick reactions. Instead of responding immediately, try pausing for just a few seconds. Notice what is happening inside your mind. What thought appeared first? What feeling followed it? What urge is pushing you toward action? At first, this pause may feel unusual. Your mind is accustomed to moving quickly from stimulus to reaction. But gradually, the pause becomes natural. And within that pause lies a new possibility. Instead of reacting automatically, you begin choosing how to respond. You might notice that a moment of irritation does not require an angry response. You might see that an anxious thought does not necessarily predict the future. You might realize that many impulses fade if you simply observe them without acting immediately. As we approach the end of this reflection, consider something important. Awareness does not mean withdrawing from life. It means engaging with life more consciously. Instead of drifting through experiences, you begin participating in them with clarity. You notice the patterns shaping your behavior. You take responsibility for your responses. You become more deliberate in the way you direct your attention. If this reflection helped you see your own mind from a new perspective, consider sharing this video with someone who might also be exploring the power of awareness. And if you want more conversations about psychology, philosophy, and self-discovery, subscribe to NousForge, because awareness is not simply a mental skill, it is the foundation of freedom. When you become aware of your thoughts, you stop being unconsciously controlled by them. When you become aware of your reactions, you gain the ability to choose differently. And when you begin observing the patterns shaping your life, something extraordinary happens. The life that once felt automatic begins to feel intentional. Your choices become clearer, your direction becomes deliberate, and the person you are becoming is no longer defined by unconscious habits, but by awareness. And that awareness, quietly and patiently, has the power to change everything. Thanks for being here.